Hey, now.
All right, we're back. Championship weekend.
Oh, baby, we're back now.
Guys,
Come
we only
on,
have
man.
3 more NFL games to watch this year. 3 more games to be entertained with before the dreadful offseason.
Yeah.
We got one really good matchup in the NFC. The AFC matchup, I really wish Bo Nix was playing. It is a bummer that the Broncos have their backup quarterback playing. I still think they have a good chance to win the game.
Thanks for that insight.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a hot take.
Haven't heard that all week, folks.
As an outsider sports fan, yeah, we're not going to talk about last week's game, so let's just talk about it's something else very deep and interesting. And
Todd, I'll give you like 5 minutes. Talk whatever Broncos stuff you want to.
Hey,
5 minutes.
We are where we are. Yeah. Hold on now. No, but I don't need to do that. Fuck it. Yeah, no, I do think I think as an outsider fan for you guys, if it was me watching, and all I want to say is, what are the odds, man? All those times Mahomes limps around like some kind of Hillary Duff bullshit. He got to play in that many in a row. We get there one fucking time and our quarterback breaks his fucking foot on a play that nobody knows about, man. Are you kidding me? I don't know. That was tough, but we're here. Our defense played really good. We turned the ball over 5 times, which I brought up last week, and it's very important in the playoffs. Sean Payton spoke on it in the post game, or like his he had after the practice, whatever they fucking call it. I had to talk to the press shit, and he was saying how the turnovers were the difference last week, and it was for once. Josh Allen's team didn't recover the ball like they did 3 times last year in the AFC Championship game when he played against the Chiefs, and they got the ball back when he fumbled it 3 times. So turnovers made the difference, and I will say Drake May. He turned the ball over a little bit. I'm telling you, Stroud
could have turned the ball over a lot more than he did.
Yeah. They have not looked great.
A lot.
It could have gone ugly for them. Yeah. So O-line's banged up a little bit. Our pass rush best in the league, I'd say.
Yeah,
that's the recipe.
I mean, again, what do you say? Like, what can you do? The cool thing is we were there to see Stidham at that Raiders game. He started the game for the Broncos that we were at. He started 4 games in his career.
Saw him live in Las Vegas.
And we were there.
Remember this? Yeah. It's not.
Yeah,
it wasn't a
we
memorable
didn't.
performance.
Yeah, I had to Google it to make sure.
I actually don't think he played too terribly, though. Right?
He didn't. No,
numbers wise,
and the fact that Sean Payton has kept him around this long means that he trusts him enough to know the system. A guy that if something goes down, because Bo Nix has had ankle, he broke his ankle once in high school and then also once at Auburn, I believe. Yeah, it was at Auburn. And
same ankle.
I can't remember. I did look into that and I forget it. Yeah, it has. I think it was, but yeah, I'm not sure on that, so I don't yet. But shout out to Andy Volin too, our boys back. He says, "Hey yo, fire 100. Jimmy's hella jacked." Well, that's weird. Well, we got some fans out there.
Paying him to be here?
He's a loser, a liar. No, but yeah, dude, I think that we showed it's going to be tough. I don't know.
Well, you already mentioned the recipe to success. The recipe to success for the Broncos: shut down the run game the Patriots have to offer, which isn't like a crazy good run game. Let Benito and the front 4 of the Broncos get after Drake May's ass. Maybe, 4 or 5 sacks, a couple sack fumbles, some tip balls for picks. That's the recipe. Force Drake May to beat you through the air and let your defensive line eat. And, all you need to do is shut down Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. It's not like the biggest ask. They could keep this game under 20 and have a chance to win it in the 4th quarter. I really think this is a 50-50 game for the Broncos.
It's impressive that we're even.
Could they win the Super Bowl with Stidham? That'd be a little bit of a reach, a long shot to me, them beating the Rams or the Patriots after this one. I think they could pull this week off. I think there's a real legit chance that they pull this week off.
Yeah.
Nice to have home field. If you're going to deal with backup quarterback, to have, it at home.
They say it's the biggest home field advantage in the NFL. Is
we'll
Mile
see.
High.
New England's undefeated on the road this year. They're 8-0.
Yeah, trend's got to end at some point, though, right?
They really haven't played anybody. Yeah.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they've had an easy cakewalk of a schedule.
They've never won a playoff game at Mile High either. So it's gonna be. We beat Brady and Belichick 3. I think at least 3. I can't remember.
Peyton was 3-1 against Brady in AFC Championship games, so I think he lost to him, or 3-1 in the playoffs, maybe.
In the snow
so I think they lost one to him as a Colt, and then he beat him twice as a Bronco.
When Brandon Stokley got his head taken off on that play in the snow, dude, that was terrible. But yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to fuck it, we're here, man. Why not? And like, I think Sean Payton's just gonna have fun with this one, dude. What do you got to lose, man?
House money.
Yeah, you got house money. It's the biggest spread for a road team ever in the history of a championship game.
Yeah,
too, which is interesting, man. But
let's get into that game as far as picks go. The Broncos are plus 4.5, so the Patriots are 4.5 road favorites. You said it's the biggest road favorite in any championship game in the NFL. Over-under is relatively low at 43. I'm already tempted by the Broncos and the under on a teaser, moving the under up to 49.5 and the Broncos to plus 10.5. I do feel like the Broncos are going to find a way to keep this close. I just don't feel like the way the Pats play and the Broncos defense being solid that this is like a runaway game.
No.
Peyton comes up with a game plan to keep Stidham safe. Like nothing, doesn't ask him to do much, just keeps it safe. Punts are a good thing in this game for the Broncos, right? You just punt them.
Yeah, we had a great punt that set us up last week, actually. Put it out in that overtime. We put him out at like the 7-yard line and drive down the field.
And then I'll mark down my pick for this game, Broncos plus 4.5. I'm just going to take those points as a home team. I think this game is tight late. And maybe the Broncos pull it off. I really feel that way. I feel like quarterbacks aside, the Broncos have the better team overall. Just need Stidham to not like fuck it up. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, don't do too much. Just be you. Yeah. I'm with you on that. I don't know, Brad. What do you think? You can do.
I like the under. It's shocking to you guys, but it's been bet up this week. So like with Stidham, I thought it'd be crazy low. Started at 41.5. I think if you sit on it, maybe even let it ride to 43.5, 44.5. If you can get that by game time, I love that because Dobbins should be back at least in a limited role. Sounded like he's practiced partially this week,
which is a huge thing, man.
It's going to be fun to see kind of Sean Payton revert to a very different personnel than they've used all year.
Right. And you got to figure part of Payton's game plan is like limit the possessions, run the ball, eat some clock, just like make sure the game is played with as the least possessions possible.
It's
like, just even if you don't score, take some time off the clock so the Patriots have less opportunities. I feel like that's the way he's going to play it.
Yeah. Broncos got to shut down Henry. I think Hunter Henry could be an issue because we know Drake May is good about getting the ball out fast. He's got the best completion percentage in the league, but I feel like that's the only spot. Outside, I don't see any of those receivers beating anybody one-on-one.
Yeah, so we can bring help in.
Hunter Henry, that's what I'm worried about. Is if
we can match up with them. I mean, maybe on Diggs, we have to bring another guy
on the tight end.
What
about it?
Yeah. I will say one small concern I have about the Broncos defense is we saw it early on in the game, mostly in the first half. We saw James Cook on some outside runs breaking loose, for like 12, 15 yards. I wonder if they run some toss plays to Travion Henderson and he can break loose and maybe break a big one. That would be like what would concern me if I'm in your shoes, Jimmy, as a Broncos fan, because you did see it. Like James Cook was eaten on some outside runs in the first half of that game.
Brings me to a point I wanted to ask you guys is like, do you trust, because in a way they kind of got away from that and let Josh Allen try to beat us. And had they so do you trust Drake May or Josh Allen to not turn the ball over? Drake May fumbled, and his last 2 games he has 4 fumbles and 2 picks that he's thrown. So I mean that's not great for a team that seems like out of the bye week that we had, the focus and emphasis on the playoffs, like from our coaches, was turn the ball over. Yeah, we get after their ass every time. Sometimes we try to do too fucking much, and Hufanga will miss a pick that he tries to dive for. Like 2 guys run into each other trying to get the pick, and it falls on the ground. It looked like last game they finally were like, yo, fuck that. We need to actually focus on getting the ball. Don't make the play after it. Get the ball. And again, I don't. So yeah, what do you guys think on Drake May or Allen? Because
I trust Allen more than Drake May to this point.
He's been there, but
I've seen Josh Allen.
He's loose with the ball, dude.
With the ball.
That big
Drake
May,
like Drake May against the Chargers and the Texans was loose with the ball. He got lucky to not give it up.
That's my point. And, and dude, you thought the Chargers, they're not going to go into New England. I mean, they didn't even have to play an opponent in the playoffs, man. We had to play. Yeah. Would you rather play the Chargers or the Bills?
Oh, the Chargers 100% of the time.
That's what I mean. They haven't had to really. Yeah. I don't know. And who knows? Maybe I'm going to be eating my words in a week. If we got to the AFC Championship game on a broken leg. We beat Josh Allen on a broken leg, basically, is how I see it. Because, I think Bo Nix broke his ankle at halftime and then, did all that. He didn't want to tell anyone. That's the warrior that we have, Radson. You know what I'm saying? It's just – he said I'm
going to ignore the unserious.
Baker was hurt, but we got a warrior back there, man. I won't be shocked we make the Super Bowl. Bo Nix is starting. I won't put it past him, man. I mean, the guy's he's a resilient warrior. He's a lovely man.
Broken bone. Shit. I mean, bring Jameis in right now. Let Jameis go after him in the Super Bowl.
Why not?
That's as serious as what you just said.
We want to win. Was that Sean Payton that brought him in for the flea flicker play and against the Bucs 3 years?
Sean Payton was still there that year. Yeah, I think that's what made him need to take a year break from the NFL.
I wonder why he only brought him in for 1 throw. It's weird.
He's a better tight end.
I think he was in
got him out. You're 1 out of 1. We know what the other one will be. So 50%.
I mean, if Jameis starts that game against Tom Brady, maybe the Saints win. Better than Drew Brees, right?
I mean,
Drew Brees was terrible in that game.
We could Trent Dilfer could beat Drew Brees, man. We know this shit. So
probably
that's debatable. It is that's a toss up. We hate Drew Brees on this podcast. Just if anybody thinks we're real dumb. We are certified Drew Brees haters.
On this podcast. No, well, Brad, what was your pick on that? Oh, the
under.
You say you're the under?
Brad's got the under. As far as a pick on the spread or the over/under, Todd, what do you like?
Oh, just a spread. Then I'll go Broncos. I'll do the line. I'll get the
4.5 plus 4.5.
Yeah,
same as me. And then as far as players I like, and this is tough to make picks on this right now because at least on the couple books I use, a lot of the lines for player prop bets aren't out there. But say RJ Harvey is at plus 2.5 receptions, or maybe even plus 3.5 receptions. Brad's shaking his head. I like that because if Stidham's playing, Peyton's got to have a lot of screen plays and swing passes to his running backs dialed up for this game.
Oh, we do anyway. We do screen passes every other fucking play. We run them more than any team in the league.
It's tough for me to say because I don't have a RJ Harvey plus 2.5 receptions line in front of me to tell you what the odds are or what the line of over under receptions is, but I like RJ Harvey receiving over under receiving yards. I like him over receptions. I'd also throw in Marvin Mims over rushing yards because I think Sean Payton gives Marvin Mims an end around or two to work with. He's kind of their special play receiver where he gets the ball on an end around or a trick play. So those are a couple of things just based on Stidham starting. I like those type of bets.
Yeah, he got hurt in the first play of the game, dude, and I was really worried. And you know who else? And I'm hoping is back in LP. And they said both him and Troy Franklin were practicing, but Pat Bryant. it looked like at the beginning of the game, like they were going to feature Pat Bryant. Like
and he was fired up about making a couple plays early.
Yeah, he was, and I've been impressed by him all year. For like, he wasn't a first round pick. He's like kind of, I don't think, right? Maybe I'm wrong there.
No,
like a fourth round.
I don't even know where it went.
Okay, yeah, it was later. And kind of like hidden, and yeah, he's looked really, really like it was. So when he went down, also, I'm hoping if he can bounce back. And again, they said he practiced, and if it's a concussion and you're practicing, why aren't you playing? You're gonna play, right?
You're progressing at least. Like
I just think the way like those offensive fucking coordinators work, man. We saw, and I don't want to do this because everyone's been trying to. And you talk about Hot Stetler or whatever his name is, and ironically, that was Phil Simms. Was the quarterback that got hurt, but the coach was Parcells, and Peyton came from that coaching tree. Parcells is a close friend, so he can call him up and be like, "Hey, what'd you do when your fucking guy went out?" And they won the Super Bowl when the field goal went right with a quarterback that wasn't, the best.
Right.
And again, if they've kept him around that long, he has to know the system, and just like Peterson did with the Eagles, unrelated to Peyton, but he was able to make the fucking RPO became a huge part of their game. All they did was check and then throw. You know what I mean? That's all he made Nick Foles. And Nick Foles, by the way, hit some really good throws in that Super Bowl. Like he in the NFC Championship game. I'm not taking anything away.
Nick Foles had some time to get it like up and running though. Like Wentz was out
he had
more of a time
too,
where he had some time to get his feet wet.
There's something to be said too for in practice. If you're the 2, do you go against the 1s at the defense? Is it Stidham going against our defense?
If
they do that,
every team probably runs it different.
Because if that's the case, or at least at some points he's probably had to do it against the guys that we sub it. We have a good defense no matter what. You'd probably sub guys out, sub guys in, and we have rotational guys, especially like outside linebacker. So if he, they always said with fucking Delver, when he had to come and take over for Tony Banks in 2000, they were like, man, he's practiced against the number 1 defense in the league.
Delver started that whole year, did he not?
No, he didn't. He got benched. Tony Banks got benched. Tony Banks threw a terrible interception, and Brian Billick looked at him and was like, Tony, I gotta go.
It had to be early on in that season, though. We were both young at this time, but
it would have been week 3. It was during week 3.
I just remember that team being Delfer's team, not Tony Banks' team. I'm like, yeah, it's the defense's team more than any of it, but I don't remember Tony Banks. I remember Tony Banks playing for the Rams when I was like,
I know, I agree, but on this one, no, Tony Banks was the starter, and they said no, he played bad enough that they were good on defense, and it was about to divide the locker room, and Brian Billick had to be like, hey, no, he threw like 3 picks in a game that they should have easily won, I think. And the third one was just like blatant. And he looked at him, and Tony Banks just was like, oh, man, and walks away. But, yeah, so that's where I think stories like that get you excited. But the ultimate reality is, 6, 7. I think
you're playing with house money. You can't expectations low, rewards high. That's kind of got to be your mindset going into Sunday.
To get that all done, though, I think these really brilliant offensive minds are able to break the game down where the quarterback doesn't have to do too much. And I think Sean Payton will be able to do that. Play action. If we can get the run game going at all. Play action, smart throw, check down. You don't have to do. Cortland Sutton has to be Cortland Sutton. I said it last week. I mean, he showed up at the end. He had a
second half. He started to show up, made some big plays.
The second half of the fourth quarter. For fuck's sake, he didn't have a catch till I had to go. I almost fell on the stairs at that point, getting more wobblies. And the catch he had right before, the end, it was in the fourth quarter, big third down, I think, and he would toe tap going out of bounds, big catch. But he needs to be, and again, Anquan Bolden type where you're reliable.
What's tough there? Christian Gonzalez. Probably I'd put him in my top 5 cornerbacks in the league by now. And he's going to be on Sutton probably all day. He's probably going to follow him. So at that
give
point,
it to Pat Bryant, man. I'll take our receivers.
At that point, do you have Pat Bryant back? Is Troy Franklin back? If not,
I think
Marvin
Franklin
Mims even got banged up in that game.
Marvin Mims came back and made big plays in that game. He had a giant touchdown at the end of that game.
Yeah,
by the way,
on the touchdown, he rolls into a
cameraman,
and the camera jams straight into his back, dude. It looked
really they wanted
rough.
to say that. Okay, so you're gonna say that was a cut or that was an interception, but that was, and it's like, no, the cameraman hit him. He didn't just get the ball ripped away from him, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you heard any of that nonsense, but.
I'm struggling to remember. Like that play Marvin Mims ran into the cameraman. That ended up being
dude, you could totally look at that play because he rolled over though, and the ball just kind of came out. And it's like,
but didn't they still call that was a touchdown because they already had it for long enough, right?
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, but I'm saying though, there was shit about that people were saying like, well, how is this a catch then? If that, and it's like, dude, that was
because he had it for like 5 seconds.
Right, he got hit by a cameraman. He got interfered by
like got 2 feet in, rolled to the ground, rolled
even
over
if the
again.
Cameraman fucks it up, I guarantee. What are you gonna do if the cameraman fucks it up? You're gonna say that because the cameraman was an offender at that point and ripped the ball out? Crazy, dude. The way these things are coming. But I will say this, and we're not gonna go about last week. I get it. That was an interception. And if I watched as a Broncos fan and that ball went up, the way McMillan came up with the ball that quickly, that is an interception. You have to have control at the ground. You can't just go to the ground and be like, fuck it.
I think it's as simple as this. It's as simple as this, right? If you go to the ground and if you don't like control the ball through the contact to the ground, it's incomplete, right? So if you go to the ground and somebody steals it from you and they come up with the ball and the ball doesn't touch the ground, it's an interception. Like that, it's kind of as clear as day to me. I don't see that interception by McMillan being debatable. He stole the ball from Cooks right as he hit the ground. Cooks didn't survive incredible to the ground without getting it stolen.
Talk about a game changer.
It was a great play. It was a fucking incredible play by McMillan.
It was one of the best picks we've seen, really, dude. Think about like the magnitude, like the situation, like they catch that there in field goal range.
It's an incredible play, dude. Because like at that point, if you're running a guy down, you're trailing him on a deep route. He's like
to flip over.
You got to be like kind of guessing where you're gonna even like put your hands to steal
like I've done it, but for you guys it would be kind of
it was an incredible play. Yep, and it ended up
that was such but like again, Josh Allen had a terrible interception. They didn't deserve to win the game. You can't throw 5 picks. I don't want to hear about poor whatever, dude. And when I ask about why McDermott got fired,
but
the halftime choice was before halftime lost the game. That was the stupidest call, and the head coaches can be on the chopping block if you don't just kneel the ball before halftime when you get it at halftime and you have no timeouts.
It's got to be like a 5% reward, 95% risk. And that's
that guy with the big schnoz that I fucking hate.
If the other team gets the ball where you're at, it's points. If you gain like 60 yards, maybe you have a chance to score points. Or
you got a 50% shot at 3 points. Like,
right.
It's a stupid, really stupid decision, and hopefully
someone has to
every
be blamed.
Coach
You're not going to get rid of Josh Allen.
Other coaches probably don't even need the notice. That was just a really dumb decision to take a shot. Like, you shouldn't be running a play there.
Dude, hold on though. Oh, this is something that stuck with me and is a lot now because it's becoming more and more obvious. We want to think who are the next greats every fucking time. Now we have Mahomes, and I'll say he's great. I'm not again, but that's it. He's really good. Every time we want to be like, okay, well then who's the Brady to his who's the Manning to his Brady? Who's the fucking Big Ben to the because all those other guys won rings. We're watching a generation of quarterbacks that are good, but none of them are the guys that we for 20 years got to actually watch and see actually win as himself, like win multiple rings. Like Big Ben, we saw him win rings. He is a Hall of Famer. We know that. Eli won rings. We saw him do it. All these guys just keep losing. There's no great quarterbacks right now. Josh Allen is usually great.
Because honestly, part of it is most of the great quarterbacks in the league right now, I shouldn't say great because that's the wrong word to use. Most of the really good quarterbacks are in the AFC, and they've had to go through Mahomes, and Mahomes finds a way to knock them all off.
No, because even this year when they've had a chance to do it, they're not even the ones in the Final Four. They're not even in the final game, the AFC Championship game. Burrow, I mean, the injuries, whatever, but like
Mahomes has beat Allen 4 times in the playoffs, right?
I know. That's my point.
So that's a lot to do with Josh Allen's downfall. But hey,
even with Brady and Manning, Brady beat Manning.
Peyton Manning. It took Peyton Manning 9 seasons to win a Super Bowl. Josh Allen is entering his. I think this is gonna be.
Kurt Warner won a Super Bowl during
trending in the right
right before his career. Like there were good. I mean,
I'm not losing faith in Josh Allen based on that game. I'm really not. Like, yeah, he fucked that game up for the Bills,
dude.
But usually when they lose in the playoffs, it's not Josh Allen's fault.
Who are they going to hire though? Who's coming in?
That's a good question. I can't picture the guy. I can't find the right fit for who they're going to bring in.
Like, do they hire their Joe Brady?
Maybe
Tomlin.
It's a possibility. Just keep the continuity on offense.
Like, ugh.
What's he gonna help, dude? I mean, he's the idiot that okayed that call. Why is he even there still?
What
idiot said, "Hey, why aren't we kneeling the ball?"
He's getting a second interview with the Ravens.
Before I know
for entertainment. Just for entertainment purposes, I'll bring it up. But Bill Belichick going to the Bills get incentive. He beats his old team for a handful of years.
Anybody wants to deal with him and the girlfriend.
I think, and especially based on what you've seen him do at North Carolina, that hasn't been impressive. Like, that's why I said that. I'm bringing it up almost for entertainment purposes.
Well, North Carolina in 1 year is going to be a tough program to completely turn into a powerhouse.
Got an interview up there, I heard.
Yeah, that wouldn't get me super excited. That's like a really safe hire. That doesn't get me excited. Mike McCarthy.
That's a terrible
God, I hope it'll be a long next 20 years for Bills fans if they get that dumbass up there.
Tomlin.
I mean, so what about the Steelers? Still haven't hired anybody either, right?
No.
I'd be really excited about Flores, the defensive coordinator that was in Minnesota for a few years.
He already re-signed with the Vikings, though.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Well, it's like
that dude should be a head coach. I liked him when he was in Miami. He got screwed out of that job.
Where they have a deal in place if they don't get a head coach. So like Mike McDaniels and Flores have OC jobs if they don't get a team.
Really? That's part of the deal that McDaniel made? Really?
So McDaniel and they're both the same way. They got extensions, but they're still allowed to take the rest of their interviews.
Well, but for McDaniel, it wouldn't really be an extension. He signed with a new team. No? You know what I'm saying? He went to the Chargers.
Both deals, they're allowed to complete their interviews. I don't know if anybody still wants McDaniel.
Okay, I get you. It says McDaniel is expected as the Chargers offensive coordinator, barring a head coaching position.
Yeah, if Cleveland went weird, that would probably be the only spot for him.
I mean, McDaniel would probably rather be OC for the Chargers than head coach of the Browns, right? If he's making a career choice.
Career choice.
Get pay cut for living in an awesome area, not like
deal with a Harbaugh for a year, maybe get another job.
Yeah, our division. Yeah, good luck.
But it's tough to find that pick for the Bills' next head coach. And like I said, I have a lot of faith in Josh Allen. I think he's arguably right there with Mahomes as the best quarterback in the league.
See, that's just such
we say sometimes it's bad luck. Like this year, it sucked. He chose
absolutely
to have
dumb. You're making absolutely dumb. You sound like Sleepy Joe right now. I can't lie. Sound like Sleepy Joe. You sound like a liar and a thief. Because listen to me, dude. You're a loser and a liar.
Objectively, Josh Allen's played awesome so many times in the playoffs and lost. This time he played like crap and lost, and it sucks. It happened to be the year where there's no Mahomes, there's no Burrow. He's beaten Lamar twice in the playoffs. I won't even use Lamar as being an obstacle.
Hey, let's talk about great.
Josh Allen is Josh Allen's amazing, dude.
Think about this. Two guys, two quarter. How long has Lamar been in the league? Like 8 years, maybe.
I think same as Josh Allen. He's played 8 seasons.
There you go. I like it. All right, so that's cool. Thank you. So neither one of those guys that you're considering really, really good, he beat him, so he's even that good because he beat that guy. Neither one of them have played in a Super Bowl. Neither one of them. And I get Mahomes is great, but if you're great too, you outdo them. You don't turn the ball over like they've done. You don't do
Manning,
that.
You consider Peyton Manning
God damn it.
You consider Peyton Manning great, right? It took him 9 seasons to make his first Super Bowl.
Do you not consider Peyton Manning great? Are you comparing? I'm talking shit a little bit on Allen.
I'm asking you a question.
Lamar.
I'm asking you a question. Is Peyton Manning a great quarterback?
He is, in my opinion.
It took him 9 years to make a Super Bowl.
Because
can we give Josh? Can we give
Josh
Allen his
quarterback tandem in the history of the league? They won. They were filming their fucking walkthroughs, and Peyton still had his team in some of those fucking games, man.
No,
what do you?
Now it's because of
that is the stupidest take I've ever heard in my life.
What?
Like the Steelers went through a transition in 2005. What?
What? Because of people cheating? Is that what you're saying?
No, that you're saying like because Peyton Manning had to go against a coach and a quarterback. That when have we ever seen that ever?
Maybe like Mahomes and Andy Reid. Pretty
they
close.
They were 14 and a half point underdogs against the Rams in Super Bowl 2001.
Yeah. You want to talk cheat?
I mean, dude, and they were great. They were. I rooted at the end for Brady, but they were going against something that we honestly don't even know about. We don't know. We don't know what they knew and what we don't know. Because they got rid of the evidence of it. So
I feel like I feel like in
going against them, and then in
seasons,
2006 they beat them.
Comparable.
They beat them in 2006. Brady came over in 2001. They won 3 Super Bowls out of 4 years. Ben Roethlisberger wins one over Manning, which is another great, right?
Roethlisberger,
and if Andrew Jet can kick a ball straight, right? So I'm saying they've lost on some blame that on fucking Peyton Manning. Who's Peyton Manning's head coach ever been until they got Tony Dungy, man? What are you talking? Is Peyton Manning a great quarterback?
Obviously, we all know he is. I'm saying, like,
okay,
maybe Josh Allen's great too. He just needs a few more years.
Damn it! No, what are we talking about? Quit comparing.
He just needs a few more years.
Josh Allen, I'm gonna lose my fucking.
Hey, wait!
They're not the same thrower.
Give Josh Allen more time. The dude's
like Peyton's gonna
in his 9th year. When does Peyton Manning throw 5 picks in an AFC Championship game?
Like we've seen the best of Josh Allen.
When's the last time Peyton
we've seen the best of Josh
Allen?
I
don't know. I disagree with you there, Brad. I disagree.
We're not going to see him ever run the ball as well as he has. He's only getting older. Like
that's
not
ridiculous.
He relies on physical tools. He's not that great of an actual passer. Same with Lamar.
You're comparing him like
Josh Allen
did for a while.
I guess I think much more highly of Josh Allen than you two do. I've seen him make so many incredible plays. Like I just
towards it, dude. Because he turned.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we're off the back of his worst playoff game ever. But like, it's not Josh Allen's fault that he takes the lead against Patrick Mahomes with 13 seconds left, and his defense gives up a fucking drive.
Why are we going back to
with
that?
13 seconds left to go?
You're
because,
right.
Like, there's reasons that aren't. Sometimes in the NFL, there's reasons that you lose that aren't your fault as a quarterback.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question.
You can't put that game.
You're going to talk Peyton Manning, and I don't think you're stupid enough to compare Peyton and Allen. You're not going to do that. But
I'm saying Josh Allen has the potential to be.
What does Peyton Manning do before halftime on that play? What is Peyton Manning doing at halftime when they have the ball?
Well,
no timeouts.
He's probably smart enough before he even snaps the ball to say, like, we're not doing anything.
What the fuck are we doing here, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's kneeling the ball.
Yeah, but that should have been it should have been a team thing that you don't run a play there.
Dude,
like
that's crazy, man. I mean,
you're blaming
again. This is
where we're you a day ago. Blame that on McDermott, and then now you're blaming it on Josh Allen. So, like, which one is it? Who do you give
Peyton
the blame
Manning?
To?
All right, here. Peyton Manning his coach wouldn't even be a factor because Peyton Manning would say that's stupid. We're kneeing it, and they would all agree with it. He wouldn't even have the thought, hey, I'm going to try to make something happen. Not even a thought because it's stupid. It was stupid.
Yep.
Don't compare Peyton Manning, who won 5 MVPs, more than any quarterback ever, any player ever, to Josh Allen, who turned the ball over 5 times in a divisional round game when literally he's playing against Bo Nix, he's his second year in the league. Like, that's terrible. The pick, Bo Nix threw a fucking pick to his lineman that was just standing there, and he said, hey, here you go. And then, you know what, Josh Allen, the great one, follows it up with? Play action, bomb, PJ Lock over the top, double coverage. What are you thinking? You're already in field goal range. Terrible play. And dude, again, I don't not like the Bills. I've had to root for them way too, because
a lot. Yeah.
Family connections and also the fucking, like my dad, like that shit. Yeah, definitely. All those quarterbacks. And I'm telling you, there was a different era where those other, the greats take advantage when the ones aren't there that year, The great ones win when
you could tell Josh Allen felt the same way because after the game he was so beat up because he had to feel the same way that this.
It was him.
This is my
he should be. What an idiot! Why did I carry the ball before halftime and blow the
Mm-hmm.
game? Get my coach fired. It's all my fault. I'm an idiot.
And he did, but it was a stinker from Josh Allen this year. I'm just saying, I still have faith in that dude. I really still have faith in that dude.
Comparing him to Peyton Manning is just nuts, man.
I don't think I directly compared him to Peyton Manning. I'm saying Peyton.
You brought up Peyton when I was bringing
all I said, Todd, is it took Peyton 9 years to win a Super Bowl.
We've heard that.
Josh Allen hasn't played his 9th season yet. It took him just as long to win his first. So I didn't really directly compare the two. I'm just saying, sometimes it takes people different amounts of time to get there. Especially based on what your team around you is, because Josh Allen doesn't have
the leading rusher and
doesn't have a lot.
The league rusher and rushing yards is a bad guy to have on your backfield, right? When you're a good quarterback, that doesn't open up the tight end throws at all and play action. You shouldn't utilize that at all. You should run with it and fumble.
Well, when your best receiver is Khalil,
get out of here, dude! Come on, what are we doing?
It doesn't open up a
leading rusher.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, a few weeks ago, you thought Sirianni was a better coach than Shanahan. So,
and I admitted that. I
shows
said
how smart you are.
Well, I actually, as a head coach, I admitted earlier, off the pod, that I would still probably take. It would be tough because as a head coach,
you admitted that I was right. Just fess up and say it.
I did. I said that.
Yeah.
I said, "Damn." I didn't really look into it that deep. I just trust as a leader, Sirianni seems to get his guys. He seems like a cooler coach, and they don't seem to all tight cheeks.
Yeah.
And Shanahan has a tendency in big moments to get a little tight cheeked, blow 10-point leads in the Super Bowl twice against Patrick Mahomes. So, there's another Super Bowl where it wasn't a great quarterback, but I guess Garoppolo was great. There is Purdy.
Should we move on? Should we move on to the NFC game? Is it time?
I guess we can get over there. Yeah.
All right.
There's another game.
Los Angeles Rams are going to Seattle to play the Hawks. This is game of the year, round 3, as I forecasted back in October, I think.
Remember when I said it would be the game of the year back then, and now it's the game of the year when it wasn't the playoffs yet? I was like, well, what are you talking about? It was November, actually.
Game of the year. There's a lot of games of the year.
Game of the
Seahawks are minus 2.5. So Vegas is basically saying these teams are dead even. If they're 2.5 favorites, maybe they give maybe they think the Seahawks are a half a point better if they're minus 2.5 at home. Over under at 46.5. I like the Hawks in this game. I think the Hawks defense at home just gets after Stafford a little bit. I think we see the Seahawks up by 10 at halftime in this game. I think they come out firing. And that's a line I'd like to bet is the Seahawks minus a half point in the first half. I'm betting it right now.
It's a good
bet. But don't you think that home field advantage? I mean, we saw it in their last playoff game. They come out firing. There's an energy to that place where we've seen it enough times to think that, or at least early in the game, they come out strong and just light them up. Todd, are you going to say you don't trust Darnold? Is that where this is going?
I mean, Darnold or Stafford?
At this point, I'd say Stafford, but based on what's around him, I'm fine taking the Seahawks.
This game will come down to, man. Which quarterback, because there will be a 4-minute time either before halftime or before the end of the game. And who do you trust with Devontae Adams back healthy? Remember, Puka was out when he had 270 yards or whatever the fuck he had, right? So with him back, who do you trust? And I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong here, but is this a game where McVay went for it on 4th down like 5 times in the first half at like on like their side of the field? Like they didn't kick field goals, they just kept going for it.
That game had crazy plays. I'm struggling to remember. All I know is
because I remember thinking like, why aren't they kicking field goals? And they never did. And then Seattle didn't kick a field goal. Maybe it was Seattle actually that did that too. And I think it was Seattle that never kicked a fucking field goal, and they ended up coming back and winning it or being in the game. But with not the dual, like I'll take the tandem running backs, talent across the board, coaching. I know defense beats offense, but yeah, I'll go with the Rams and the points in this one. 2.5
plus 2.5 would be the bet.
Yeah, I'll take it too. Yeah, I just think like Devontae Adams is just going to be a huge difference maker, and then you have Puka to just cause chaos.
That Seattle defense is nice.
They're nice. Yeah,
very, very.
They're definitely really, really good. And playing up there isn't fun. McVay and them have been there. I don't know. It's going to be a good game, and I think whoever wins this game probably wins the Super Bowl. So
I'd agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yep.
Well, probably isn't an easy because, of course, probably wins the Super Bowl. But I think whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl, unfortunately. So, I mean, yeah. Because, like, I don't think even if you put, like, so we lose, Drake May goes up against whatever of these teams. And if he goes up against Seattle, forget about it. That defense will eat him.
Yeah.
That'll
get ugly.
I don't know. Yeah. I'll go 2.5 Rammies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Brad, what's your read on this game, this matchup?
The injury to the running back is big.
Rams.
You like the Rams too? Okay.
I think Charbonnet is a big deal because kind of Kenneth Walker handles everything outside. We'll see. I just don't see them feeding him the ball 30 times and having success.
And I don't trust Darnold, dude. I really think he'll make a dumb play. Like
I don't trust him enough to come back in the game. So, like, if they're down, I don't think he's good enough to bring them back.
And I don't know if Stafford's the guy that's going to get them down that much. Like, if the other guys fuck up and fumble, there's some special teams. Seattle has a major advantage, I would say. That fucking
I think how I'm going to end up playing this game, how I'm going to end up betting this game is I'm going to bet the Seahawks to, win the first quarter. I'm going to bet the Seahawks to be ahead at halftime. I'm going to bet the Seahawks to cover the 2.5. I'm going to bet all 3 of those because I really do think that's the recipe to success. If the Seahawks are going to win, get ahead early, protect Darnold, be able to run the ball, let your defense get after him, make them play from behind. I think that's the way I'm going to play this game is just bet the Seahawks to kind of get off to a hot start and keep it. Because I think you're right. You guys are right in saying that. If Darnold has to play from behind, it's going to be like I'd be concerned as a Seahawks fan. Yeah. If Darnold – if at any point the Seahawks are down by, say, 10 points, I'm like,
yeah.
This could get dicey. Really good, like any throw could turn this into a game over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been, high on him all year, and he's kind of proved me wrong, but not really because, like, even last week he didn't have to do shit. Like I would have liked to see them in a game last week where they had to actually play to their opponent. Like they started off with a kick return. The game was over before. You know what I mean? It was like this isn't. Sam Darnold didn't win that, and that's how good of a team they have. I get that, but it's just like, dude, I don't know if.
Hey, this is a stupid thought, but I just want to get you guys' read on it. I'm looking at Super Bowl MVP odds. Jackson Smith-Njigba at plus 810. There's no way that's worth the squeeze if it's only plus 810, right? $10 wins you $80 for Smith-Njigba to be the MVP. I was hoping it would be like
the wide receiver question actually about trivia on there. MVPs in the Super Bowl. But yeah, I mean, dude, you gotta go off because a lot of those yards go to the QB, and if he throws 1 or 2 other touchdown passes to somebody else, and then you
gotta have at least 2 tutties as a wide receiver, right?
And be pretty much like half the yardage.
Probably a crazy play. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have a Cooper Kupp game. You can't, so that anytime it's always hard to go off.
Yeah, when I saw plus 810, I was hoping for like plus 1800 for JSN.
Yeah, I agree. That's
right?
Like, that is kind of low. That's really low because you would think that it's gonna go. Yeah, again, you have to have like, dude, it could go to that fucking dude they got from New Orleans, man. I like him too.
Rashid
Seahawks wasn't high
Shaheed.
on it. Yeah, dude, he's made.
It would take a crazy game for Rashid Shaheed to be MVP.
Yeah, like a punt return touchdown, and then
another long bomb
receiving
touchdown. Yeah.
A big punt return can do a lot of shit if because he reminds me of fucking Percy Harvin when the Seahawks got him like in the middle of that year, and he just came in and like added a new dynamic to their team. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. But that one's gonna be dope. I don't know.
That should be a good game. Like, I'm real excited to watch that game. I mean, I'm excited for both games, but
that one.
Like, I mean,
I get it.
It's a bummer. Like when you watch a
with no personal tie
to the game, knowing
the first
it,
one.
Just, and like I said, I still like the Broncos' chances. It's a little bit of a letdown. Like I'd be much more hyped up about both games if Bo Nix was around. I'm sure you get it.
In an odd way, as a fan, dude, it's funny because it's like, dude, if we
pressure
did
off
have Bo. Right. I don't know if I was ready for like being in this game that like trying to like make it what it would be in my head. Like it wasn't real yet, I guess, if that makes sense. So the fact that we get a little test run and then like next year it's a break, it's not like a tear. So he'll like hopefully like you repair that. It's not something I can tell you. I broke the old femur. And but it's a repair and we don't have to. But damn, yeah, I do wish it. Obviously, it sucked.
Let's get into trivia. You came up with some trivia questions.
Trivia time.
Give us what you got. I'm gonna go.
We don't have any music.
Can't get copyright struck.
Oh no, I need a fucking coin. How does this always happen? Actually, I thought about it earlier too. God damn me. I can flip a Tums. Where's a coin at, man?
Is there two sides to a Tums?
There might be like a label on the other one.
I've never had one. I don't.
There is a name.
Yeah, it's just you got one trivia. What do you got?
I think I gotta flip a Tums.
Flipping a Tums.
Flipping a Tums? Is there Tums only written on one side?
That's
there is. It can work.
Oh, Brad, you have the same
thought. This is heads.
Tums is heads?
Yeah. You see?
All right. Who's calling it?
See. You
call
got
in the air.
I'm going to call it tails, the blank
call
side.
It Tums.
Tums. Warthogs.
Can't wait. Let me get that first one.
Damn it. I always like having a coin so I can flip it while I'm doing the fucking questions, too. How do we never have a coin? We're going coinless. The coins are worth a lot.
No penny, though.
No penny anywhere. All right. Warthog, what did you say? You want to receive?
Yep.
First question?
First question.
All right. Which of these players is not on the top 5 list of all-time postseason games played in a career? Is it Favre? Is it Brady? Is it Vinatieri? Or is it Jerry Rice? Not on the top 5 list of all-time postseason games played in a career.
Favre.
That is correct. Now, again, I want to preface to the listeners, it was a layup. Kind of, yeah. This is a dude. We threw this together because Brad's a shitty.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's like, and that's
not
like really
one too much. But that was a layup. I was like, I wish I had this.
I'll take it.
No, that was We'll give a like you get 0.5 for that one. All right. You're up by a half a point. Because I didn't know, and I was like, man, that was the first one we were trying to throw it together really
It's
late,
okay.
So.
It's okay.
Right on. Brad's up by a half a point. Easy question. Yeah. Vinatieri and Brady. I should have been more. Again, the other ones.
Maybe the other answer should have been other.
I should have gone through, and the other ones I did do that because I started realizing, like, fuck, I can't. Whoever wrote this book,
snuck one.
Shout out to my sister Shannon. She got me this book, and this is where we came up with our.
Dude, I got the same book for Christmas this year.
This year?
Yeah, I'll go
this
grab
year.
it. Yeah.
Oh no. Well, you didn't read it, right? Oh no! I hope he didn't read it.
It got read. He's gonna crush this. Yeah, it's been on my toilet for 3 weeks.
I'll just keep like fucking the ones up. Oh yeah, what you? Yeah. Ultimate trivia. No.
Book, right?
Who's on the front? Peyton, a Giants player, Brady, and Clinton Portis.
Right, the same book, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be. That's the people.
How many trivia books can there be?
Hey, well, you didn't read.
I got all the answers to the test now.
Yeah, exactly. All the answers to the test.
I won't flip through it for him, but
well, hey, this all goes to blame on Warthog. He was supposed to make
we were at 50 minutes before we even got to trivia. We had a lot to talk about.
Let it rip. What's question number 2?
All right. Two QBs to beat Tom Brady and Peyton Manning in the same postseason. Was it Russell and Phillip Rivers? Was it Big Ben and Aaron Rodgers? Was it Joe Flacco and Mark Sanchez? Or was it Jake Plummer and Tony Romo?
I'm going to go with Joe Flacco and Mark Sanchez.
This is going to be boring. That's right. God damn it. This stupid
right
book.
Off the rip.
Dude, put that book away, you motherfucker.
I haven't read it yet.
Back to Warthog. Number 3. Who is the only QB in the top 10? Who's the only QB in the top 10 in career playoff passing yards to not win a Super Bowl? Was it McNabb? Was it Hasselbeck? Was it Dan Marino or Warren Moon? I think that one's that's a legit one. That's a solid question because there's a lot of those guys.
Hasselbeck, McNabb, Moon. Who else?
Marino.
Who was in the top 10?
The only QB in the top 10 in career playoff passing yards, not with a Super Bowl.
Playoff passing yards. Okay.
I'll go Marino.
That is correct.
Oh, Brad, we're acing the test.
We could have wrote this damn
Fuck
book.
You guys, I tried. I don't even want to do this one. Damn it. Actually, no, this is legit. Question number 4. Brad's up by a half point, right? I think, yeah. 1.5.
Yeah, it's 2 to 1, Brad. Whatever. He got 2 right. I got 1 right. We're 3 for 3.
Damn it. Only running back in the top 5 in career playoff rushing yards not to win a Super Bowl. Was it
top
Curtis Martin
in
career playoff rushing yards but didn't win a ring? Was it Chuck Foreman, Curtis Martin, Thurman Thomas, or Ernest Biner?
Thurman Thomas.
Fuck off. Stupid game.
Softballs. He's just pitching softballs and we're cranking them out of the park.
Fuck you, Brad. Stupid fucking shit.
I had to work.
Damn book. Hey.
Yeah, I told you, but didn't I tell you, Todd, that I have a trivia book and I read the questions, but they were all easy? I did tell you this.
I don't remember that part.
Ago.
I just remember you saying you had a trivia
They
book.
were all
Where do our parents? What a shitty gift, Shannon. Fuck off.
The whole narrative of the book is
it does kind of prove that we do know our stuff, based on that.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it. We're just showing off.
Yeah.
Which of these players never reached the playoffs in their NFL career? Testaverde. This is so stupid.
Maybe.
Testaverde, Seau, Butkus, or Chris Carter? I mean,
I missed I only heard Vinny and Chris
Just
Carter.
answer it. You heard enough. Just fucking answer the question. We're not giving you another repeat.
I think this one's to you, Brad, right?
Oh, boy. I was not. Vinny Testaverde.
That is incorrect. don't get
Vinny
a
made it
repeat.
with the Bucks or with the Jets? How did Vinny Testaverde make the
The
playoffs?
Jets, I think, made the playoffs that year.
Yeah.
Like 2000. I don't know. It was
All right.
So the fucking book said it, dude.
I had
One
20 minutes to do this shit.
One of these players did not make the playoffs. I remember
Yeah.
Chris Carter was another option. Who were the other ones?
I don't want to give you that.
I can't just like
Ju-
take a name out of a
Junior
fucking
Seau, Dick Butkus, or Chris Carter.
Junior Seau.
Whoa, that is incorrect. How do you not know he lost with the Patriots? That's a shocking one. Damn. He lost the Super Bowl.
Well, I feel like I know Chris Carter was still around when Dante Culpepper and Moss were there.
Yeah.
How did you not know that? Oh my god!
I mean, because I thought Dick Butkus
You
was
read
part
the
of the
book.
Great Bears team.
You have the
No,
book.
I said I did not read the book.
Clearly.
But they were all
Dick
softballs
Butkus.
until that must
Dick
have been an
Butkus.
ultra rare question. That was a rare.
No, I actually
question.
put his name in at the last minute because the other one was like something I think also pretty obvious. But yeah, I'm shocked by that. Holy shit. Warthog. Oh no, no one got that right.
Nobody.
Yeah, we both missed on that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna start blurring out the answers like I did on that one from now on. All right, Warthog has a 1-point lead.
Right.
Which defensive player has most career playoff games under his belt? Which kind of is phrased weird. Not like he doesn't keep them there. How many have they played? Was it Willie McGinnis? Was it D.D. Lewis? Was it Bill Romanowski? Or was it Charles Haley? That's another solid question, actually. See, I did notice it.
Charles Haley.
Well, hold
Cowboys
on.
and
I think it was my question.
No, it was not. It was not.
No?
It was my question. You had first guess on the last one.
Yeah, you said Testaverde on the last one, and then he said Seau.
Oh, I thought you said I'm up first. Sorry, I was just listening.
You know, just calm down. I said you were up one.
Gotcha.
You're up a point, right? Yeah. All right.
We're in
Charles
unison
Haley,
there,
right?
Matt.
Rods, and what's your answer? Charles Haley.
Charles
That is
Haley.
incorrect.
No. Okay.
Give me the other three.
Willie McGinnis, D.D. Lewis, or Bill Romanowski. This one, well,
Willie McGinnis.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Sounding like a question. You sounded like Ron Burgundy. I'm Ron Burgundy? No, that is incorrect as well.
That's crazy to me because that would have been my
Lewis,
second guess. I don't even know who that is.
You gotta read the book.
Who did Didi play for?
He played 27 career games as a member of the Cowboys. In the playoffs.
Yeah, don't know Didi.
Yeah, double D. All right, we're on question 7. We have 11 this evening.
This one's yours, Brad.
All righty. Question number 7. First player to score a touchdown for the Houston Texans. Was it James Allen? Was it Corey Bradford? Was it Jabbar Gaffney? Or was it Billy Miller? First Texans touchdown ever.
Jabari Gaffney.
That is incorrect. Right,
Remaining
the first
option.
ever player. You're looking at James Allen, Billy Miller, or Corey Bradford. The first touchdown ever.
Corey Bradford.
That is incorrect as well. It was a tight end by the name of Billy Miller. Not spelled the same way as the third baseman that played for the Red Sox. He got the biggest hit ever off of Mariano Rivera. But yeah, Billy Miller. When I watched an old primetime, dude, I heard that name and I was like, that's a trivia. That's like the only one I had that isn't from the fucking book, dude.
The book.
You know how many different files I must have in my Word doc that says like I think where I keep trivia questions? Like somewhere there's like 80 trivia questions that I just put and they're in different dumb that I forget how I saved it. So it's very intelligent. All right, moving on to 8. Who's first? Brad or Ward or Radson, right?
Yeah, this one's for me.
All right, Brad's up 1 on question 8, so that means we got 4 left, including this one. Which of these wide receivers did not win a Super Bowl MVP award? Was it Hines Ward, John Stallworth, Fred Biletnikoff, or Deion Branch? That did not win Super Bowl
Deion
MVP.
Branch.
That is incorrect. I believe he won
Damn
one
it.
against the Seattle Seahawks when they beat them on the Steelers that year. Or no, wait. Who did Deion Branch win that one with?
It might have been the game against the Panthers.
Panthers, maybe. Okay, that was it.
I still don't
I know.
remember. I thought the only one Brady didn't get was when Edelman got it. Was my thought. I thought the only time Brady was.
I didn't put that name. That's the book. But I think that Deion Branch actually did. I don't know why. I think he won like their third. Like he won it. Now you're testing me. That one actually came right out of that fucking book.
He was Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. Eagles. The Eagles.
Against
right?
the Eagles. 11 receptions, 133 yards.
Yeah. Okay. So no, that is incorrect. Which of these wide receivers, Brad, did not win a Super Bowl MVP award? So Hines Ward, John Stallworth, or Fred Biletnikoff?
Biletnikoff.
It's just fun. No, he won one as well. It was John Stallworth. So there's a name, right? Someone knows something about him. Talk, please, because I don't. Just
don't even know who he played question. For. Don't even know who he played for.
I think he was back with Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah. There you
Our
go,
vintage NFL knowledge might be not as great as.
Well, no, we just weren't alive. Yeah, he was one of those receivers in the with the Steelers during that time that were just really good. You know what I mean? Like they had like
him and Lynn Swan.
Yeah. So he probably just ate or had a couple of touchdowns. Yeah, that fucking loser. He actually was good.
I can't believe he actually played football.
Which of these positions now back to
so it's back to Brad now.
Yeah.
With a
number 9, we got 3 left. Brad's up 2 or 1? 1. Because he did. Yeah, you guys both missed the Gaffney one. Which of these positions has never produced a Super Bowl MVP? A defensive back, a linebacker, a tight end, or a running back? Never been a Super Bowl MVP.
Tight end.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, because I knew Dexter Jackson's got the defensive back locked.
I should have put if I knew I could put fullback in, I would have gone back and done that. You know what I mean? Like fullback maybe to throw that in for tight end to throw it off, I guess, a little bit there. So Brad's up to 2 questions to go. Sorry to the people, whoever is watching it. This was on again. It was a late throw together of trivia.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, we're trying. We really are. We want to take Greenland. We're gonna make Greenland green again. It's gonna be more green coming to Greenland. All right. Gotta find my tab.
Reptile question.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Here. 2 questions left. Oh my. Who has the playoff record for non-offensive touchdowns? Was it D.D. Lewis, Willie Brown, Asante Samuel, or Ed Reed?
I'm going to go with Asante Samuel.
Yeah, another layup. You know what? Fuck off, Brad. Well, this one's for all the marbles, so get your fucking popcorn ready.
Hell yeah.
You haven't tuned into football and you've been living under a rock for 80 years. Yeah, we're hooking you up with some knowledge tonight. For all, well, whoever gets this wins. Fuck off.
Brad, you got first guess at this one.
Oh, boy.
Which team was the first to put a logo on the side of its helmet? Was it the Bears, the Packers, the Rams, or the Vikings? That's actually a solid one to end on, right? I mean, honestly, do you guys know that easily?
I'll go.
Because I'm sorry. I feel bad, but I didn't know. How would I had
Raiders? Nah. Yeah, I'll go Raiders, right? You said Bears, Packers, Raiders, Vikings?
Bears, Packers, Rams, Vikings.
Rams. Bears.
That is incorrect.
I'm going to go Vikings. I'm gonna go
They have
Vikings.
a letter. Is Warthog?
That would
Warthog's
be a
up by
logo,
one.
though. Like anything on the helmet would be a logo.
Oh, I got you. Just calm down. Brad's in the lead by one already because Matt just got that last one, but Brad was right. Or where are we at?
Yeah.
A half point playing a
And
role.
Brad
here?
went Raiders on that. Yes.
Raiders. It's like me saying Jerome Bettis.
I
when
went
that wasn't
Vikings
announced.
just 'cause I figured, like, if you're the Vikings, maybe you throw the horn up there early and you're the first to do it. Maybe.
So the half point winner and still champion that will force me to create trivia a half an hour before we do the podcast. Warthog. Whatever.
Find your file.
Oh, man.
It was the Rams, 1948. Fred Gerke decided to try to put something on there, I guess, and yeah. So that
Threw
is
a
the
sticker
answer.
on there. Said, "Let's-"
Said fuck it.
Fred
It's probably like the
Gerke.
stickers Timo gave me that he wanted me to like. Well, never mind. Let's not get anybody in trouble here. But yeah, Warthog, congrats, man. There you go. That was the shittiest trivia we maybe ever done, but we did it. We were able to compile some facts, bring it together. Those questions were like, so who
Maybe
was
we
the
get-
quarterback
let's-
in the Rams in 1999?
Franz Blitnikov?
That was
Frank-
terrible, man. Yeah.
No, all good.
Uh,
Let's do this. Let's do it like this. Let's close it out. Super Bowl MVP right now. So not only who's going to win the Super Bowl, but Super Bowl MVP. I'm going to say Sam Darnold. I'm going to say Sam Darnold.
I mean, no.
Because I think
No.
that's the team that's going to win, and why not pick their
I
quarterback?
agree. I was going to say
I
their
think that's the
defense,
best team
actually.
left.
Or,
Brad,
Puka Nakua.
Puka in a big Rams showdown. Okay.
I hate it.
Sam Bradford. Or,
Oh,
Matt-
Bradford. A long
Yeah.
shot.
That would be what are the odds on Bradford? Matt Stafford, though. I always confuse him, even back
You're
to
going
when
to take
Bradford got
Stafford.
drafted.
So you
I
guys are
remember
both
that.
taking the
Reminded me of
Rams.
it.
I don't like that, man. I'm sick of like.
Me too, but
I-
they're good.
And
Trust
even though I
me.
was never a Rams fan, it still kind of pisses me off that they're not the St. Louis Rams. I feel like I would have like a slight bit of love for them if they were
Yeah,
the St.
hi.
Louis Rams.
Mm.
Like, I wouldn't.
I'd be like,
Don't get me wrong. I
10
wouldn't be a
minutes from the
fan of the
game.
St. Louis Rams, but I'd
I
still
would have
like.
season tickets.
I would
to 'em
root
right
for
now,
them
and
against the
that's reality of
Patriots
it.
if they were the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case anymore.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's get it with Stidham. Let's go play some Chelly.
Stidham.
Yeah.
Play some
House money, Tot. House money.
How's money,
win
baby?
one
Let's
game.
go win this shit.
Yeah.
And we're here.
You win one
How many
game,
podcasts have we
you got
done
a
when-
chance at a Super Bowl.
Started 7-8 months ago, right off of this
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
It's about honor. It's about
Yeah.
respect. We win this game, you're honored. Your teammates are honored.
put in all
Your
year.
families are honored.
Go.
Win on three.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Win.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's a Brady.
All right.
Get a little
Hey,
Brady.
Cheers, y'all.
Workout.
That's the
Good podcast.
intro.
All the time.
Cheers, boys.
Well, I was gonna keep going about my Brady relationship.
No more
It's like-
trivia.
Oh.
Okay, no more trivia.